We got shirts on sale. Express your love for the Evolutions and the new channel rebrand with an Evolution t-shirt and hoodie. On sale now. Also, if you like anime, go check out our anime channel Mystic Sage for awesome anime content. And be sure to follow me on social media so you can stay caught up with the channels and me. Links will be in the description below. The Isle of Armor gave us so many returning Pokemon, and some of them are here to wreak havoc. They were fed up waiting at the Galar border, and now they're here to retaliate the meta. In celebration of these Pokemon coming back, I wanted to count down the top 10 best returning Pokemon to the Isle of Armor. When making this list, I will be considering these Pokemon's past performances, new moves, and a few other qualities matching this criteria. With that being said though, I just want to dive right into this list because I am stoked. So let's just start now. Starting off this list is our favorite Pokemon, Chansey and Blissey. I am both angry and happy that Chansey is back. I'm angry because now we have to deal with Eviolite stalling Chansey again. I remember like it was just yesterday. Soft-boiled, Toxic, Seismic Toss, and Heal Bell. That was one of the most common sets back in the meta for Blissey and Chansey, and to see it back again gives me nightmares. These mothers are also known for being decent at utility, having access to Stealth Rocks, so those reasons make me angry. What makes me happy is just to be reunited with these sweethearts again. They can be annoying to go against, but having them on your side as a healer is a blessing. In my opinion, I think Chansey and Blissey are two of the best healers in the metagame. I absolutely love them, and I can't lie, I'm super excited to annoy people again. I just better watch out for taunt and knockoff. From one normal type to another, returning from the Sinnoh region with the dubious disc, we have Porygon Z. When it comes to Porygon Z, it's just insane. With a wide variety of coverage like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Dark Pulse, and Psychic, as well as access to adaptability, which increases stab bonus from 50 to 100%, that's pretty busted. Pair that up with the 80 base power Tri-Attack, which has a 20% chance to freeze, paralyze, or burn the target, and you got yourself an incredible monster on the battlefield. I am incredibly excited to be able to use Porygon Z on my teams again for sure. On top of its already incredible offensive prowess, Porygon Z can also support the team with moves like Toxic, Thunder Wave, Teleport, and Reflect. Give this Choice Specs, Choice Scarf for a Life Orb, and watch everything in front of it crumble to the ground. Porygon Z is definitely a very solid contender for some of my teams in the future for sure. Prowling in the open fields of the Isle of Armor, we find the Wolf Pokemon in its three forms. However, I will mainly be focusing on the Dusk form of Lycanroc because that's actually the best one. With an impressive 110 speed stat, 117 attack, and a respectable HP stat of 75, pairing those abilities with the ability Tough Claws, increasing the damage of contacting moves by 30%, that's pretty insane! You can also give it a Life Orb and watch it go to town against its opponents, with moves such as Accel Rock for priority, Close Combat, Drill Run, Iron Head, Play Rough, and much more. The amount of coverage this Fierce Hunter can have access to is just insane. Top that off with a fast access to Stealth Rocks, and you got a solid companion. All I can say is, welcome back Lycanroc. I'm glad you're here. Crossing the Galarian Sea at last is Sharpedo. This Pokemon has always been around in the water, going fast and causing trouble. In Galar, it's no different. Sharpedo has an incredible ability known as Speed Boost, and with this, all Sharpedo needs is a couple of turns to clean house. In Gen 8, it got an incredible move to back this ability up even more, being Flip Turn. Flip Turn is just Water U-turn basically. With a move like this on Sharpedo paired with Speed Boost, it can get out of almost any tough jam. Momentum and speed together make Sharpedo a very reliable fast hitter for quick damage, and I love that so much. This gives Sharpedo so much more reliability, and I'm super glad it's being appreciated. Up next is our favorite Aqua Rabbit, Azumarill. Azumarill too has also crossed the waters of Galar, and this time it's tougher than ever. Unfortunately though, Azumarill doesn't get Flip Turn. But does it really need it? Azumarill still has huge power, Priority Aqua Jet, Stab, Play Rough, and Belly Drum. It's also got great coverage with moves like Ice Punch. If you've used Azumarill in the past, you know how good it is in-game and competitively. There's also the option of setting up Rain with Azumarill. Rain with a Choice Span, Aqua Jet, or Waterfall makes things hurt. And the best part is, you don't lose the HP Belly Drum takes away. Or, you could be crazy and have Belly Drum, Aqua Jet in the rain. That works too. Okay, at this point now, I'm actually traumatized to go up against an Azumarill in the rain, so I'll stop talking about it. Imagine running a Dynamax Azumarill with a busted physical water attack in the rain. That's gonna be so cool to witness. I need to replay Sword and Shield ASAP with this strat in mind. Moving along, we have probably one of the most anticipated returns from the Alolan region, the Alolan version of Marowak in its Fire and Ghost type glory. Now, sporting a new and powerful move in Poltergeist, which is a 110 base physical Ghost type move, is pretty impressive and will definitely leave a mark for sure. However, it comes at the cost of your opponent holding an item, which is quite common in the competitive scene, so it's not the biggest cost for a move to be active. On top of that, Alolan Marowak has access to two good abilities being Rock Head and Lightning Rod. Rock Head prevents any recoil from moves like Flare Blitz, and Lightning Rod allows Marowak to be the same electric type immunity it used to be in its Cantonian form. Pairing all that up with the Fit Club, which doubles up Marowak's attack, and other powerful moves in its move pool like Earthquake, Flare Blitz, Shadow Bone, Bone Meringue, Knockoff, and many more, Marowak is just an absolute beast, and I'm super excited for its return. To pair with the beautiful Frostmoth, we have its fire counterpart, Volcarona. A long time ago on my channel, I did a Volcarona sweep, and it was so much fun to do. Now since it's come back to Generation 8, I'm actually really contemplating on bringing sweeps back to Mystical Gaming. All you need from Volcarona is just one simple Quiver Dance setup, and most of the time, it's pretty easy to sweep opponents. Ah, Mystic, you sucker. You say that stuff, but all I need to do is set up rocks and your Volcarona will be doomed. Yeah, alright. Eat my heavy-duty boots and then try that, Slick. Heavy-duty boots prevents Pokemon from taking damage from hazards. I'm pretty sure you guys know what this means. Volcarona cannot be hit with Stealth Rocks when wearing these boots. So as long as Volcarona has these boots on, you're free to switch it out as you please. With these boots being present in the current meta, and Volcarona being back with its sweeping ways, this is going to be a metagame where people will quit the moment they see Volcarona. Just making its way into the top 3, we have the new DLC exclusive legendary, Urshifu. Now we can sit here and debate between Single or Rapid Strike, but I'm just going to put them both together. With the ability Unseen Fist that makes all contact moves go through Protect, paired with Wicked Blow or Surging Strikes, both always resulting in a critical hit, is pretty great. The only difference is Wicked Blow becomes coverage, where Single Strike focuses more on its main typings in fighting and dark type attacks, such as Sucker Punch, Wicked Blow, Close Combat, Lash Out, Crunch, and more. Rapid Strike, however, focuses much more on coverage and water type attacks, aside from the obvious fighting ones, of course. Moves such as the Elemental Punches, Aqua Jet, Liquidation, Stone Edge, and much more. Urshifu also has an impressive stat line to back that up as well. Another martial arts Pokemon is more than welcome to me, and Urshifu has impressed me so far. In the penultimate slot of this list is the red armored bug, Scizor. Now immediately what sets Scizor so high on this list is due to its ability Technician, solid stat distribution, priority bullet punch, and its typing of bug and steel. Scizor's ability Technician boosts the power of base 60 moves and below by a 1.5 times boost. Scizor's Bullet Punch goes hand in hand with this ability, allowing it to assess many powerful threats hanging at low HP. This is a very strong asset to have. Another move Scizor just got that goes well with Technician is Dual Wing Beat. This attack is essentially Dual Chop, but flying type. It has 40 base power and hits twice. This is one of the best things that could ever happen to Scizor, a double hitting Technician attack. Those qualities added to the fact it can also get access to Swords Dance for setup makes this thing very scary. With Hidden Power Fire gone as well, this makes Scizor a very huge threat to the game because its Kryptonite is now gone. Mystical Fire does exist, yes, but if you have enough knowledge of the game, you will know what Pokemon gets access to that. With Hidden Power Fire, any Pokemon could be carrying that, so the unexpectancy factor is no longer present. This makes Scizor a lot more powerful than what it used to be, and I love it so much. By completing the Home Living Dex, you will be rewarded with an original form Magearna. You know, the red and gold one we saw and heard about in Gen 7 but never got access to? Well, now we can get it, and oh boy. I don't know if you guys remember what a menace Magearna was last generation, but let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. To start off, Magearna has the powerful ability Soul Heart, which gives Magearna a +1 to its special attack. On top of that, Magearna also has some great stats in 95 attack, 115 defense and special defense, and of course, the 130 special attack stat. Add that with moves like Shift Gear, which boosts its low 65 base speed by 2 stages and attack by 1 stage, makes it decently viable. Using that with moves like Iron Head and the new move tuner move Steel Roller, which works as a rapid spin for terrains, makes it even more viable. All those qualities are great and all, but the more important side to it is of course the special attack. With moves like Volt Switch, Floor Cannon, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Magearna has quite the arsenal of special attacks. Magearna was an incredibly fun Pokemon to play around with in Sun and Moon. Seeing it return is going to be so much fun in the Sword and Shield metagame. I think that Magearna, for sure, is the best Pokemon to return in the Isle of Armor DLC. Well, that pretty much wraps up this list of the top 10 best Pokemon from the Isle of Armor. I really do think these returning Pokemon are the best the Isle of Armor has to offer. Some of these best Pokemon really got the buffs they needed to be either great or better than they were before. Regardless though, I'm super happy to see these Pokemon return, and I can't wait to test them out even more in the meta. I want to know what Pokemon you consider the best from the Isle of Armor though, so let me know down below. We got streams to watch. Want awesome Pokemon experiences and fails live? Follow me with notifications on over on Twitch to join me and others on great Pokemon adventures. I also have a Pokemon Crystal randomized Nuzlocke over on Mystical Gaming going on. Links will be in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. If you want to support me further, consider following my Twitch where I stream all sorts of games from Pokemon to Fire Emblem to Zelda and much more. I also have an anime channel called Mystic Sage where I do anime reviews, rankings, and countdowns. So if you're interested in that kind of content, go ahead and check that out as well. If you want to support me even further and gain cool perks, check out my Patreon. These lovely people have all given me their support over there and I couldn't be more grateful to them. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for more awesome Pokemon content.